Fasten your seatbelts.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Emergency School Live. Welcome, everyone, to Emergency School Live. Here we have...
Branstead, Love Micah,
Ashley.
And, I'm pretty sure you guys who are listening are pretty tired about me saying every single time that this is a special episode. I can't stop saying that, since every single person that comes to our place is a special, you see? And today is not the exception. I was eager to have... Hold on, not yet.
I'm waiting.
I was eager to have this person here, since this is a teacher from our school who have been from the background supporting us, giving us some advices, motivating us. And it's my pleasure to introduce to
Hello.
everybody.
Good evening.
Mujagić.
I am Mr. Mujagić, and I want to say, Mr. Marlis, I almost called you by your first name, although I could still do that, Stephen. You were eager. I'm honored. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
I'm so glad to be here.
All right, girls, all yours.
Yeah. Welcome to our podcast, Mr. Mujagić. First,
Thank you, Brunstead. I'm so glad to be here.
okay. Can you introduce yourself to our listeners?
I guess I don't have to say this to our viewers because there aren't any. I guess our listeners. I'm excited to be here once again. My name is Mr. Mujagić, and I teach math at Emergence Academy. All of you know that by now. And I also help some of our teachers. And I was born in Bosnia and Herzegovina. I moved to the United States when I was young. I was actually 12 years old, and now I'm here at Emergence Academy in wonderful Springfield, Massachusetts, surrounded by my students and one of my colleagues. How's that for an introduction? Anything else that's missing?
No, it's perfect. We heard that you was born in Bosnia.
Mm-hmm.
What was your childhood like there?
It's a really nice question. My childhood in Bosnia was, in all honesty, a mix of lots of beautiful memories, but also some really difficult ones. Bosnia is a beautiful, wonderful country with a lot of culture and beautiful rolling green hills, great food.
Okay.
I remember being around my family constantly. I was outside a lot, playing tennis, playing soccer.
When you were 10, you were already playing tennis?
I was playing tennis around 9 already, yeah. But when I had started playing tennis initially, because the war had just happened in Bosnia and tennis courts were kind of in disrepair.
Okay.
So we played without nets.
Okay.
So it was an improvised kind of tennis.
What difference did you notice between school in Bosnia and school in USA?
Differences between school in Bosnia and in USA. Immediately, what I noticed when I moved to the United States is that school was a lot easier in the United States. For example, when I moved here when I was 12, I entered 6th grade. And I remember going to my math class, and I remember being 2 years already ahead of everyone in my math class. So I was doing already 8th grade math in 5th grade. And I thought, pfft. And I felt safe and comfortable being in a class when I couldn't speak any English. So it was really a wonderful place to be early on when I did not speak any English, to be able to do something really well, surrounded by all of these people who spoke English since they were native speakers. So I remember school being very easy in the United States, but also relaxed in a way that was really refreshing, because school in Bosnia is really strict, very rigorous. It's very regimented. But the other thing that I noticed too was that school in United States, a school day is a lot longer than than in Bosnia. I would go to school at 8 o'clock, come back at 1 o'clock, and it was wonderful. You still have a whole day to yourself.
Yeah.
And school day in the United States is a lot longer.
Why did you decide to become a teacher?
I decided to become a teacher because life circumstances and life just happens. I planned to be something completely different than being a math teacher. I wanted to be a diplomat. And I had a brief time where I worked for the United Nations. And I thought, no, I can't be sitting at a computer and be looking at a computer screen. I like talking to people. And when I realized early on that I didn't want to just look at a computer screen, I wanted to talk to people. I thought, I'm going to try to do something that I think is the most difficult thing to do, and maybe that'll test me. And if I can't do this, then I'll try to figure out something else. And when I tried my hand at teaching, I thought it was the most difficult thing, and I still do think that it's the most difficult thing to do. And but I stayed with it because it teaches me something about becoming a better person every day. Because it teaches me how to communicate with people and talk to people and get to know people.
And when he talks about people, talking about you as the students.
Yeah. But everyone that's involved in a school day. So I don't know if I really answered your question, but let's give me half point for that. Yeah, maybe not full points for that one.
And how was that first experience? Or how was that way you get into teaching?
I was living in Vienna, Austria at the time when that happened. And
so you,
I
you studied here in the U.S.?
I studied. I went to college, and I hit a desk. I quit that job. My also work visa was expiring, and I packed my bags and moved back to the United States. But earlier I was saying I got my college degree in the United States in a small college outside of Chicago. And went to graduate school in Vienna, Austria. And I got my master's degree in international affairs and diplomacy from the Diplomatic Academy of Vienna, which sounds fancy. And it's a little fancy, but that's what I thought I liked at the time. And realized that
It wasn't that fancy?
that I didn't want that life. That life was not worth living, and I wanted something else.
Okay.
And packed my bags, and I had already applied to another program that would allow me access to get a teaching license. And so my life had changed by completely leaving. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? I moved from Vienna, Austria to Helena, Arkansas. And that's where I started teaching.
You were doing the Teacher for America.
I did, yes, I that was the program. And I had a 2-year commitment in Helena, Arkansas. I fulfilled my 2-year commitment and had a decision. I had an opportunity to make a decision. Do I want to stay here or do I want to do something else? I decided to go somewhere else, but I stayed with teaching, and I'm so glad I did.
Okay, and you were a diplomatic, or you work in that diplomatic area.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Arkansas
Mm-hmm.
and become a teacher of.
I will say that my original post was to teach English language arts.
All right.
And when I arrived, the summer of 2014, August, I went to introduce myself to my school principal, and I said, "Hi, my name is Mr. Mujagić. I didn't
Mr.
introduce my
Mujagić.
like that. I just said my first name, which is Adnan. And they said, "Oh, nice to meet you. Welcome." So our math teacher quit, and we no longer have a math teacher. Do you want to teach math? I don't actually remember them asking me if I wanted to teach math. They just said, "You're going to teach math," and I said, "Okay."
That
And
was aggressive.
that's what happened. Here we are.
And now you're a math teacher. And since then, you haven't changed your major, your
No,
math
no.
teacher.
I again, life happened in a way that I couldn't have planned for, and I think best things happen sometimes
Yeah.
when you don't plan for things, and it was absolutely one thing that I did not plan for, did not want to do, but I thought, here's an opportunity, here's a moment. What does this moment demand of me? Am I going to make the most of it? Let's make the most of it, and
You have
let's
done
see how
that.
let's see how it tests me, and it's still testing me in the best way. And so I yeah.
Cool. Really cool.
How does normal day at the school look for you?
Oh my goodness. Well, can I
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew.
do something real quick? Well, it usually starts like this.
Okay.
I love it.
Did
Okay.
this microphone pick up what just happened?
Excuse me.
Oh no, we have possibly a guest. Hello.
Is your mom?
That's my mom.
This is your mom.
Hi, Bronster's
Is your
mom.
Is your mom going to join us for the podcast? Come on. Oh my goodness. Come on over. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Bronston's mom. Yes. Are you going to say hi to your mom? Say hi to your mom. It's okay. Tell her to come over. Are you come?
She can come over.
Yeah, sure.
Of course you can come over.
Yeah.
The more the merrier. Is this a first? Are we about to also have our first parent
Yeah.
interview as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're gonna be a host now.
I'm the host. Oh, wow, already. Hi. We are actually in the process of recording a podcast. I was invited to answer some questions, but I'm so glad that you joined us. Do you want to introduce yourself? I'm actually. Let's see how well I can do this. Maybe I can be a guest co-host sometimes. Would you like to introduce us, or would you like to introduce yourself? I apologize.
My name is Woodlyn Antoine. Bonsted model.
Mm-hmm.
From Haiti. I have 2 years in United States.
Awesome.
Wonderful. I have 26 years in the United States. I also am. I moved to the United States. I think at a similar age when Bronson moved to the United States. How old were you when you moved to the U.S.?
I think I was like 10.
10. Oh, okay. So around the same age. Okay. Bronstead, I'm going to pass off the hosting duties to you. Do you have any questions for your mom for this podcast?
No, I already know half
You-
of her life, so
You know half of her life.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's start filling in the other half. If you, we don't. Maybe not yet.
No.
Not yet. Okay.
We can continue with
Let's
We can
continue with me.
continue with you.
Love Micah is signaling. Wow, Love Micah is.
Yeah.
I like the. You're going to be a great teacher if
The
you decide to do
focus.
that.
The
Very
focus
good.
in-
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's bringing me back. Normal day. I don't think there's no such thing as a normal day. There is a day,
Yeah.
and I think technically, if we're looking at my schedule, one class I'm teaching math, but the next minute or moment, I could be helping out a student who's maybe having a rough day, maybe not having the best day, maybe another moment, maybe another hour, I'm in a meeting with other teachers and we're looking at student work, seeing what worked, what didn't work, what could we adjust, what could we do better tomorrow? What could we do better with this student? I don't think there's necessarily a normal day, but there's a lot of communication and constant interaction and constant feedback, to go back to our original point. And every day is a completely unique experience, which is why I love being in places like schools. It's controlled chaos in its best form, and we're living it right now. We had a plan for this podcast, but here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be the way we think it is, but the way it flows.
Like water.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like, it might seem like a personal question, but like, why why do you love bread so much?
Why do I love bread so much? You guys have a very sophisticated research department. How do you know that I love bread so much?
A
Done
little-
research on me, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you?
She's also have bread.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Look at you, Bronson.
So,
Tell this one. Tell this one. This one is for us.
okay.
Mom, this one's for us.
I think the intelligence that we just received from your mom, Brunstad, is that the way in which you asked me a question about bread sounded judgmental. I didn't want to say it, but you too enjoy carbohydrates in the form of bread.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, how often do you eat bread?
3, 2.
Three times a week, or three every day?
Oh my God.
I never touch a bread in 1 week.
I should not be eating so much bread, as my metabolism gets slower as I get older. But it is. There's nothing. There's nothing better. There's nothing better about than
With
slice
butter.
in the morning with some jam,
She put,
Butter.
coffee. Yeah.
bread, tomatoes, vegetables.
She's telling all my life. Oh my God.
You were saying earlier this might be a little bit of a personal question. I'm glad that we're talking about something very personal, which is bread. Our love, our mutual love for bread. Oh my goodness.
So,
To answer your question in a serious way, I think bread is so comforting. It's comfort food. I think it's also cultural. Just about every society, every culture has a different interpretation how they make bread and how they eat it and what you put on it and how often you eat it during the day. But also, I think that in every difficult conversation, if people just brought delicious bread, I think it would solve 45% of world's problems. And I think that's just pure science. I was making up that statistic, and I should, as a math teacher, back off of that.
yeah.
Come back from our school, Emergency Academy. What do you enjoy the most about Emergency Academy?
What do I enjoy the most about? That's a big question, Love Micah. It's not a very difficult question to answer, actually. It's the students. And
All right.
every student has their own individual story and history. And it's really wonderful to get to know each student and to see them grow into people that, and I often say this, and I may have said this to you, but people that I want to be like when I grow up. In any given day, I will see students teach me something that I think is thoughtful, wise, kind, caring. And that's my final answer. I'm sticking to it.
Awesome. That's lovely.
Yeah.
You guys are lovely.
Oh,
This is
thank you.
lovely.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Mujagić, we are almost there. Now we are going to do some pop-up questions,
Okay.
and you just have to choose.
I have to choose.
Yeah, you have to choose between two of them.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. So the first one are
I have to go. I can't do this. This is too difficult.
Oh, it's
No?
Not easy.
this one is easy.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do this.
Dogs or cats?
Both.
Just one.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
So we know you have a dog
I have a cat.
and you have a
too.
cat too. Because Miss Gauthier, she told us last time.
Oh, no.
mad.
Me. The research department in this
Roger and Finn
podcast. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no. I guess my answer might break one part of internet, if not many parts of internet. But Roger.
Oh.
So you're not a
But
cat
if I'm only choosing one cat, not the whole cat species. Just one
Okay,
cat.
Just Roger.
Okay.
Just Roger.
We understand you.
All right. So it's gonna be mountain or
Mount-
beaches.
Ooh, beach.
Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah.
In Cancun.
Sure, but any beach, any place, because waves crashing
You know, that's some element.
against the shore will clear up any problem, any issue, any anxiety. It is the clearest, easiest, I think, way to clear your mind is to just sit there.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Beach.
All right. Pizza or burgers?
Oh my goodness. These are hard hitting questions. Pizza or burger? Pizza, because
Okay.
cold pizza is a lot better than a cold.
Cold pizza?
Cold pizza. This is something I learned after I moved to the United States. There's this phenomenon called cold pizza. So you eat I agree, hot pizza is hot pizza. You can't beat fresh pizza. Hot bread, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But cold pizza, if you leave it in the fridge the next morning, I should not be advertising this. But
you should.
I'm not going to. And no one should do this. No one should eat cold pizza, except
Disgusting.
you should
No,
try.
no,
You
stay-
should, cold pizza is I believe an American phenomenon. Maybe I'm making a broad generalization here, but an American phenomenon that I learned that I don't disagree with. Cold pizza can be delicious.
We have to try, but
Invite me if I get invited. If I get invited for round 2 of questions, I'll ask you about survey results, whether you thought the cold pizza stands true. Yeah.
all right. And the last one is gonna be early morning or stay up late.
Well, as in the years of teaching, I've had to really adjust my habits and my routines from being a night owl to an early bird. And I have done a good job of adjusting my routines so that
Okay.
I am an early bird. I do go to bed relatively early. But at my core, I am a night owl.
Okay.
And I do some of my best thinking at night.
All right.
And best eating at night. Usually,
That's the best part of the food. When
yeah,
you're eating
of
at
course.
night.
Yes, but I should do less of that because it's not good for my health, and we need to promote good eating
Good habit.
and good habits about how we maintain our health. So I want to go on record and say, don't eat past 8:00 unless you have to. Unless you have to.
I
you're-
sleep very, very, very late.
And your mom is here, and
She knows that.
yes, I know that she knows that, and I know how your mom is looking at you right now, and she doesn't approve of it.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I talk about sleeping habits. What time did you go to sleep last night?
Last night I got to sleep very, very
Early?
I think early because she took my phone. So
Maybe
That's the
after.
clue.
no, that's not.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not. Is that I had homework. So
You have homework tonight?
no, yes, today I have
Oh, okay.
homework like ELA, humanities,
Sure.
and math. So
Okay. Okay.
it's hard.
Well, maybe you'll have another night of wonderful sleep. And the fact that you're asking me such wonderful questions may be due to a good night of sleep last night. Yeah. Without your phone.
All right, Mr. Mujagić, we are at the end of our episode for today. I would like you to please share a message to our listeners, to our students, for our school, Emergency Academy, but for everyone who is listening to us.
I really like that question. And so just looking at over all of the questions that you sent me, I spent the most time here. And I think I'd just like to say this. Don't rush to become somebody else.
Okay.
Growth takes time. And keep being curious. Keep asking questions. Keep trying things, even when you think you're not good at it at first try. And don't let one bad moment convince you that you are incapable or unable to do something. Most people are far more capable than they think they are. And I see that as an example every single day.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my final answer.
Absolutely. And thank you for the message. That's deep. And anything else, girls, you want to share, want to ask?
I just want to say follow and give a like.
All right.
Definitely.
All right. And Mr. Mujagić,
Retweet.
thank you so much for joining us today. After finally being here with us, what do you think about our podcast?
I think this is a wonderful place and a growing institution within our school and our emergence community. And I gave feedback because I like what you guys are trying to accomplish here. And I will continue to get feedback because this is a wonderful, new, modern way to get to know the people that make up our school community. And I'm so glad that you guys are at the forefront and are doing it so well.
Thank
So
you.
I'm rooting you on. And while I don't have any social media, people can't see it, but pretend that I'm liking it on a screen.
Okay.
I'm like
Okay.
or hearting it. And I will continue to like and subscribe to it. I'm going to be more motivated to tell people about this podcast and what you guys are
Absolutely.
doing. And you guys are, I want to say thank you again for inviting me. And you've been wonderful hosts. And hopefully I'll get invited back and I get to ask you a few more questions. Thank you, Love Micah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Brunstead. Thank you, Mr. Marlis. And
Woodland.
Miss Woodland. Thank you for being part of this episode. This is great.
All right. And thank you, our listener, for listening today. See you next episode. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.